Thank you.
Oh! He shot me. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Take Your Time Gaming. I'm your captain, Wesley. We are playing Titanic Adventure Out of Time. This is now episode 7 of this Let's Play, and we are currently in the 4th smokestack trying to find the Rubayiat from Boiler Room 3 in Coal Chute 4. So let's go back down into the bowels of the ship, back into the engine room to try to find the boiler room, and hopefully end up with the news about the Rubayiat, which is why we're on board. So we're in the engine room. You can see all of this mechanism. Unfortunately, it's not all rotating while we're moving along here, and I think it probably should be if we're underway, but that may have been a little bit too complicated to animate all that at the same time. So, let's go into Boiler Room 1. It sounds boily in here. Hey, here you go. You got somebody shoveling coal into the boiler, and of course, all of these boilers were human loaded, so there's no system of conveyor belts, there's no magic that happens, there's just a bunch of people working really hard to shovel 600 tons of coal a day into all of these boilers. So nothing here in this chute. I can close the chute and I can open the coal chute. These are all open. So this is, I mean, we're in Boiler Room 1, so this is not what we're looking for. Let's go back up. Engine room. Boiler Room 2. Let's go back into Boiler Room 2. Down into Boiler Room 2, where you have a similarly identical set of people all magically shoveling coal into boilers. And Coal Chute 4. So assuming this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. There doesn't seem to be anything in here. These are all open. I don't know if we're supposed to dig in the coal here to find this thing, or maybe he hasn't delivered it yet. I don't see any coal hiding about, or any paintings hiding behind the coal here. Oh, Boiler Room 3, I'm sorry, we're in Boiler Room 2. If I could count, this would be far easier. Who is that? I believe I'm meant to encounter him.
You are a passenger. Excuse me, I would speak with you.
You're kind of scary looking. Okay, what do you want?
Forgive me, I am sorry to intrude on you, a person of such high station. I am Vlad.
Well, Vlad, what are your troubles?
I have many. I am leaving my home. I am a Serb and they have killed my wife, my children. The Austrian. For that they will pay. But I do not want to burden you. Please, I need a favor. I have a friend in first class, in cabin A14. Mr. Barbicon has a package for me. Can you bring it here?
Okay, so he says Sasha Barbicon in A14 has a package for Vlad. Vlad seems Russian. Why are you down here,
You
Vlad?
do not speak. Are you not well? I am a stowaway. If I am caught, maybe they throw me overboard. Please get the package. I've eaten nothing since we sailed, save for a rat who is not so fast.
He ate a rat. Well, hard times. At least there's plenty of fire down here to roast it on. What's your friend's name?
His name is Barbicon, in A14. Tell him you've come from Vlad. He will give you the package. I wait here for your return. Your assistance will be repaid manyfold.
Okay, so I've progressed the game. I've met Vlad down in the boiler room. What would Sasha have for Vlad. If Sasha SB, Sasha Barbicon. Interesting. So Sasha is playing all sides. Let's check out that telegram scrap again. Yeah, so Sasha is supposed to deliver his package to Boiler Room 3, Coal Chute 4. We are in Boiler Room 3, and I'm guessing he's... Can we go down to Coal Chute 4? These coal chutes are all open, so I don't think this package has been delivered yet. But just in case, let us check all these control panels. And in all the coal. Digging my hands through the coal. These guys are probably wondering, why in the world is this first-class passenger down here digging through heaps of coal with his bare hands? I mean, they'd probably lend me a shovel if I wanted to help them shovel some of it. Aha! What is this? I don't know if it's safe to get this out down here and inspect it. Hopefully,
You're leaving? Wait. I have been looking for this. Thank you.
Oh! He shot me. I've been murdered. That is a bad ending. So, it was a bad idea because he was there. He's in league with Sasha. The Rubayiat's down there hiding in the coal chute thing, so I need to get him out of the way, probably by helping him with his handoff. He was probably down here placing that for Sasha, and then Sasha's supposed to trade him something, perhaps the painting that we've been searching for, but yeah, I'm dead. So let's open it back up. Oh, that's frustrating. So when I last opened it, was in the turbine room, and I haven't done any of this. I have to do it all again. So let me zip through this, and then I'll bring you guys back when I meet up with Vlad. Okay, I've just now re-engaged with Vlad in the Boiler Room 3. Instead of going down to dig the Rubayiat out of the coal chute control box, I'm going to go meet up with Sasha Barbicon in A14, because I'm just going to get murdered again if I do this. So there's a lot of boiler rooms on this ship. And then the cargo hold. So I must actually be near the front of the ship, and I'll probably come out near the forecastle. If I had to guess. Because I've been from stem to stern on this ship, through the bowels of it. Yep, it's a forecastle deck.
Crikey, how'd you get here? You'll have to go back. You're not allowed down here.
That's fine. How do I get out? Alright. Forecastle deck. So I was right. We've gone all the way the length of the ship. Back into the grand staircase. A-deck cabins. A14 is the magic number. Here we go. Nope, nope, nope. Other side. A14.
Yes?
Ah, you must be Mr. Sasha Barbicon.
You found him. Sasha Barbicon of Barbicon Gallery. Now, what is it that I can help you with?
Two things. First, do you know Lady Georgia?
Our history is quite complex.
You know she's on board.
Certainly. Georgia's a woman who does not go unnoticed.
Yes, Charles Lambeth has told me
Georgia
so.
exudes a certain romantic paranoia. A condition, I fear, worsened by Charles' own romance with whiskey.
Oh, Lord Lambeth drinks? I hadn't noticed.
Continuously. One hears there are financial problems. They say Charles owes Andrew Conkling thousands of pounds.
Well, the question, do you think that... And I don't know why I would trust you to answer this question, but do you think that Georgia can be trusted?
Georgia? Have you talked to her? You'll be the judge. She's accused me of outrageous deeds, libelous practically. I'm part Slav, you see, a Serbian on my mother's side. Georgia finds such a mixture a source for wild stories.
So he's Serbian. He's tied up with both the Germans and Vlad, who probably is Soviet. Interesting. There's a lot of political intrigue going on here. What will happen to Georgia?
Not much anyone can do, I'm afraid. Georgia's in clear need of a rest.
Georgia needs a... Well, okay. So he's playing both angles here. He's playing the German side. He probably sympathizes with the Slavs against Austria. So he's probably against Austria along with Vlad, who mentioned that he doesn't like Austrians either. So they're all kind of together with this. So I'm to receive a package for Vlad.
For Vlad? He's on board? Please come in. He did it. I told him not to, told him I'd pay his ticket, but he was too proud. Such a tragedy about his family. They were with my mother's people.
What happened to his family?
When Austria took Bosnia, they were killed. Many were. With his family dead, America seems as good a place as any for Vlad.
What will he do in America?
Ask Vlad, I don't know. Here, his things. He'll be glad to get them. It's rather late.
All right, well, thanks for that. Good night.
Good night. And don't believe what Lady Georgia says. She's not well. Enjoy your voyage.
I don't believe you. I believe she knows more than you do. It contains shirts. Well, I'm glad that I have X-ray vision. I'm not really sure how I can see the rich flannel beneath this paper package. Let's take it to Mr. Trask. He seems to have some insight into such matters. Before I do that, I'm going to save real quick. And let us go out to the inimitable Mr. Trask.
Hello. In need of psychic consultation?
Yes, I would like you to do a reading of this package.
No. No emanations here.
What about this telegram?
I'm sorry, I'm getting no reading at all. Not even faintly.
Well, what good are you? Goodbye.
Good night.
Okay, back to visit Vlad. I can't fast travel here, but I can fast travel to second class stairs, F-deck cabins. And we zip along through the beautiful, strangely rusty engine room. I don't think it's supposed to be this rusty, but, you know, whatever. Hi, hello, Vlad. I wonder if it's got something useful in it. Here's your package.
Thank you. I have everything I need now. A successful day. While you were gone, I picked up something very important. So please, you must excuse me. I call on Mr. Barbicon.
And the game crashed. So, let me see if I can get it back to where we were. Okay, so I'm back to where I was. I'm tempted to give him the other answer here and say I don't have your package.
My friend is in Captain 814. Will you give me the package? I wait here for your return.
Okay, fine. Well, that didn't work. Here's your package.
Thank you. I have everything I need now. A successful day. While you were gone, I picked up something very important. So please, you must excuse me. I call on Mr. Barbicon. I have very good news for him.
So he picked up, obviously, the Rubayiat while he was down here. The game did not crash this time, thankfully. But we now know Sasha has the Rubicon. Or the Rubayiat, not the Rubicon. This is not a Jeep we're talking about. This is a book of poetry. So what happens if we travel back here? Let's go the other direction. Back to Scotland Road, and we can now get to let's try going back to Mr. Barbicon. Mr. Barbicon with the Rubayiat, not Mr. Rubicon with the Barbayat. These are B-deck cabins. I want A-deck cabins. I'm going a little silly running back and forth in this ship so much. Also lost the ability to navigate, it seems.
Hello. Just seeing to the electric. The fuse box there. She said you've had no time to check a wearing. ADEC's been complaining about the lights all night. We'll get it straightened right out. That is if I can find my screwdriver. Wager I forgot it. Dawn now. Be right back.
Oh, so the lights are... something about the lights not working? What's in this electrical panel? Well, cabin A14. What happens if I turn the lights off? Just, you know, hanging out. Nothing to see here. I mean, if there's no lights in there, so Vlad probably gave him the Rubayiat to hide in his quarters somewhere, if I had to guess.
I was just getting ready for bed. Good night.
A14. I thought I turned off your lights. I did turn off your lights. Oh, I turned off the wrong one. If I could read properly. Oh, gonna go complain to management. Well, yes, good job. Okay, is he out of sight? Let's go. I probably should have turned the lights back on. What is this? Dial wheel, some kind of puzzle, Matroyshka puzzle box. And there's lots of things in here. I wonder how soon he comes back, if he comes back quickly or not. Goodness, so the only thing of substance is this. I don't have the clue for this. At least not that I'm aware of. Perhaps it's additive? Maybe the sense of the puzzle is that you're just supposed to add up these numbers? 4. 1. 1. 1. There's got to be some kind of clue here. There's nothing I can interact with here in his quarters. All these beautiful paintings, but nothing interactable. The only thing interactable in the room is this doll. That sounded like lights coming on. Maybe I should leave.
What are you doing in my cabin? You must leave immediately.
Yep. I'm in trouble. Well, I didn't solve that puzzle.
Good night.
Well, I can't get into the fuse box again, so I think I have to solve that puzzle before I leave his quarters. So I'm gonna go back to my previous save.
Hello. Just seeing to the electric. The fuse box there. She said you have had no time to check her wearing. Adek's been complaining about the lights all night. We'll get her straightened right out. That is if I can find my screwdriver. Wager I forgot it. Dawn now. Be right back.
That guy has a lot of eyeliner. I'm a little surprised. But I'm gonna try this again and just play with that doll until I find the solution. Because I think I get as long as I stay in there and I don't leave, then everything's alright. Yes. Flee before me so I may crack your Matroyshka safe doll. Oops. Alright. I will come back to you when I've got this thing figured out. It may take me a while. Okay, so I got it. After much fumbling about with the numbers, that is not a simple puzzle. I mean, it's pretty difficult and it just is time intensive. You just have to sit there and play with it until you finally figure it out. So we've got all these nesting dolls. So at the bottom of this little puzzle, Matroyshka puzzle box, we have diamonds. Now I have 2 sets of diamonds. These are the new ones. What if I don't really want him to know that I've got these. So what if I stick her fakes back in there? That way he doesn't know. Put all these back together. Scramble up the combination. I was never here. You never saw anything. And, I was just busy inspecting your lights. Everything looks okay though now in here, so I'm just
What are
gonna...
you doing in my cabin? You must leave
Well,
immediately.
Well,
You need to tend to your own affairs. Fortunately, you've left my valuables undisturbed.
well, I don't know what valuables you mean, sir. Really, I should just keep turning his lights off every time I walk by just to annoy him, but, you know. Okay, so I have the real diamonds. Who knows about this? Who should I tell? Maybe I shouldn't tell anybody, and I should hide them with the, No, nobody knows I have them. Nobody knows I have them. They all think that they have them. Georgia thinks I have the real ones. She doesn't know that the ones she had were fake, so I shouldn't tell anybody. I should just hold on to them. I'm gonna save real quick. Okay. So now the problem is we don't have the Rubayiat. Vlad's gotta have it still. And he must have dropped off the diamonds. No. Well, where is the Rubayiat? Who has the Rubayiat? I don't know. That is a mystery. So we know that Vlad has completed his collection of the Rubayiat from the boiler room. Maybe there will be another transmission. That's all I can think, is that now since there's been a status update, they'll go back to the wireless room and make another transmission. Excuse me, I'm not going to have him look at anything in my possession just yet. I wonder if I still have free reign of the wireless room. Hey, what do you know? Can still poke around in here. Well, I don't see any more interesting telegrams. So, we'll just head out. You seen anybody poking around here, sending messages? Oh, I need to find his binoculars. Still. Nobody knows where they are. I spent a whole episode last time trying to find the stupid things. I think that's a fool's errand, so I'm gonna stop. I'm not even gonna bother trying to look for them again. Let's go talk to Penny. If I go take second class stairs, I can get down there.
Did you get it? Did you find the Rubayiat?
I met a suspicious character named Vlad.
But we need evidence. No. If the Home Office hears of such lollygagging, your next mission's apt to be boiling water for the clerk's tea.
I'm sorry, Miss Pringle.
We must have evidence. Something to connect this Barbicon fellow to Zeitel. There is a photographer, a Mr. Burns, on board. He might have a photo of the two. Check with him.
Well, you see, about the pictures, I may have already ruined them all. Well, let's go back to visit Mr. Burns, and he's gonna be like, dude, you're the guy who asked me, found my wife, and then ruined all my pictures. But hopefully he'll be so happy on his honeymoon that he won't even think about it. Where is he at, anyway? C-78. Do. We are back. Where'd he go? He's gone. Well, I can't remove these pictures, I guess because I've ruined them. Whatever. I've just botched this whole thing up, haven't I? Well, back to Penny so she can chastise me again for being a horrible, horrible spy.
Did you find anything on Zeitel? His mission? His contacts?
I'll do better next time.
There may not be a next time. At least I've made some headway. Listen, Zeitel's Titanic contact is a London art dealer named Sasha Barbicon. The files say he's Serbian, interestingly enough, with links to some shady Balkan group. We must have evidence. Something to connect this Barbicon fellow to Zeitel.
And it's crashed again.
Did you find anything on Zeitel? His mission? His contacts?
No.
No? If the Home Office hears of such lollygagging, your next mission's apt to be boiling water for the clerk's tea.
Well, maybe the clerk is very particular about his tea and can afford a connoisseur to brew it for him.
Interesting. But we need evidence.
Yes, yes.
Interesting. But we need evidence.
I'm sorry, Mom.
We must have evidence. Something to connect this Barbicon fellow to Zeitel. There is a photographer, a Mr. Burns on
Yeah,
board.
you told me this, and I
He
ruined
might
all
have
the
a
pictures
photo of
already,
it.
so that
Check
ship
with
has
him.
sailed, if you'll pardon the pun. Okay, well, we didn't really get much done in this mission, so I think I'm going to call it quits here. A lot of this will be cut out solving that puzzle, but we've got quite a few 50 minutes of recording here, so I can trim down. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This one's a little stumping. This one's a little tough to unfurl all of the various threads correctly, and I think I've been hampered by not developing those pictures properly, because I think one of them probably had the link I need between Zeitel and Barbicon. Maybe I'll go press Georgia or Charles a little bit more on these subjects next episode, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. You know, leave some comments, tell me what you think of the game, tell me how terrible I am at solving the puzzles, whatever you want to do. But I appreciate you spending the time to watch this, so I hope that you have a great rest of your evening, and cheers.